Hey guys, this is Chris here once again with another Critters movie memorabilia collection update. And as you can tell, my Critters collection is growing and growing and growing. And finally, I have a place to store everything. I'm getting stuff put up on the wall still. I got my big shelf back here full of stuff. I got some stuff framed back here. I don't have a lot of posters up. I do have a couple of them, as you can tell, back here. But I'm still fixing everything up. But I did get something in the mail today, and this was a really cool thing that I got. And this one is screen used items from Critters A New Binge. Some people might not know what the show is, but it's an actual Critters TV series, and it was on Shudder. It was a Shudder exclusive. If you haven't seen it, check it out. You may or may not like it. I, for one, did not care for it too much. I thought it had great potential, but it started off like it was going to be strong, but it ended somewhere that I did not want it to go, and ultimately it caused me not to like the series at all. But if you want to hear us talk a little bit more about it, we do have our They Bite podcast you can listen to right here on this YouTube channel. But I do want to show you some screen used items that I got. The first one that I have here is a screen used part. This is a picture first to show you like as what it was used for. But one of the puppeteers would wrap this around his hand, so it would cover his hand when he had his hand up the critter puppet. So this was what was covering the bottom of the critter to cover the hand, so you wouldn't see any of the hand. So this is critter fur that would wrap around the arm and the wrist to cover the critter's bottom, so that the hand exposure and the wrist and stuff wouldn't be seen. Um, and no, I do not have a certificate of authenticity with this. However, I did get this straight from the master puppeteer of the Critters TV series of Critters A New Binge. Direct contact with this guy, and yes, he did send this to me for a Christmas gift, and I thank him very very much. Greatly appreciated. It was one of the best gifts I've ever received as far as a Christmas gift goes. So thank you for that. It is greatly appreciated. I don't want to give out the name because I don't want people to then find him and then expect him to do the same thing for everybody. So I don't want to do that. But I do want to say that it is greatly appreciated that he did pass this along for me. So yeah, this was the fur that was used around the hand of the puppeteer that would cover the body of the arm, like the body of the critter, so that it would not see any hand exposure for the puppeteer. The next thing, this one's actually fairly small. It's going to be hard to see, but it is a critter's tooth from one of the puppets in Critters A New Binge, and it is foam. It almost seems like it's styrofoam. I'm assuming it's just styrofoam, but it's really cool. This came from one of the puppets. Again, this is all from the same person, so I know that it came from the series. This is nothing that it was fan made or anything. This came straight from A New Binge from the puppeteer on the set. This last one I have here is really cool. So this here is a critter head prop, and this one on the back of this is just foam as well. It's nothing but foam. And from this, when in the Critters A New Binge, there's a critter ball, a giant critter ball, and they have to blow up the giant critter ball. So they made a giant critter ball replica, like a really small version of it, like a miniature, and put all these little tiny critter puppet heads around them. They're just styrofoam for a quick shot of it blowing up. This is one of the rescued heads of the critter ball that did get blown up on screen, and it has hair still attached to it, and it's got the whole entire critter ball or the critter face. And like I was saying, it is just styrofoam. It's got some tears and stuff in it from being used on set, which is pretty cool. But very very cool. Like I said, this did come from from one of the workers on set of Critters A New Binge, one of the puppeteers. There is more that I have to show, but I'll be showing that off on a later video. I can't give away any details of what it is, but some of the stuff is really, really cool. That'll be on another video on another day. But again, that's it. 3 items. I got the critter fur, the critter's tooth, and the critter head from the critter ball. All from Critters A New Binge. That is my Critters Memorabilia movie collection update. And thank you again for watching, guys. If you have any questions, Ask them down below in the comments. If you have anything you want to talk about Critters related, feel free to talk about it. See you guys.